Shall we begin? Let's begin now.
Hi guys, this is Carolina Diamond, Epiphany of Change, Dr. Rogers, bringing you a quick update on justice as well as the coronavirus. So we know that a lot of resources have been put out here for people that have been dealing with deficits or deficiencies from lack of resources during this pandemic. Well, there was a love and hip hop star. I don't know if I really call him a star because he's not really on the show like that, but they refer to him as a reality TV personality. So I'll go ahead and let you guys know what was going on. "37-year-old Georgia resident Maurice Fayne, also known as Arkansas Mo, was arrested on federal bank fraud charges arising from a Paycheck Protection Program, which is a PPP loan that he obtained in the name of Flame Trucking. He made his initial appearance before the magistrate judge on Wednesday afternoon. Mr. Arkansas Mo allegedly stole money that was meant to assist hard-hit employees and businesses during this pandemic. And instead, Mr. Mo, he decided to use the money to bankroll his lavish expenses, purchases of jewelry, and other personal items.
That darn Arkansas Mo. Boy, you know you done effed up,
Turned
right?
the paycheck program literally into the paycheck program, basically. According to the charges and other information presented in court, Fayne, aka Arkansas Mo, is the sole owner of a Georgia corporation called Flame Trucking. That's right, Flame Trucking. And clearly the block is hot. So on April 15, 2020, Fayne signed and submitted to United Community Bank, which is UCB, a PPP loan application in the name of Flame Trucking, stating that the business had 107 employees and an average monthly payroll of $1,490,200. So in seeking this loan in the amount of $3,725,500, Fayne, aka Arkansas Mo, certified that the loan proceeds would be used to retain workers and maintain payroll or make mortgage interest payments, lease payments, and utility payments as specified under this PPP rule. So, the bank, USB, ultimately ended up funding Mr. Fayne, aka Arkansas Mo, aka go and get the money. They funded his loan for $2,045,800. And within days, Mr. Fayne, aka Arkansas Mo, allegedly used more than $1.5 million of that PPP loan proceeds to purchase $85,000 in jewelry, which included a Rolex presidential watch, a diamond bracelet, a 5.73 carat diamond ring for himself, and he also paid $40,000 of his child support. Okay, I'm gonna have to, pay child support, brother, pay child support. But moving right along, those payments are not authorized under that PPP program. Those funds, those payments are considered unauthorized under the CARES Act. So on May 6, 2020, Mr. Fayne, aka Arkansas Mo, he was interviewed by federal agents and he admitted that he submitted a PPP loan application on behalf of Flame Trucking because the block was hot. Fayne claimed that he used all of the PPP loan proceeds to payroll, use it all for payroll, and other business expenses incurred by Fayne Trucking. And he denied using any of the loan proceeds to pay for his personal debts and expenses. Now, you guys know that once the feds come in on this thing and they start questioning you about stuff with your money, they already know something. But they're going to give you a chance to tell the truth or hang yourself. So on May 11th, 2020, agents executed a search at Mr. Fayne's, aka Arkansas Mo. They submitted a search, executed a search at his residence, and they seized approximately $80,000 in cash, which included $9,400 that Fayne, aka Arkansas Mo, had in his pockets, and the jewelry he purchased with the PPP funds, and further discovered a 2019 Rolls Royce, which still had the temporary dealer tag on it. Agents also executed search warrants for 3 bank accounts that Fayne, aka Arkansas Mo, owned or controlled, and seized approximately $503,000 in PPP funds. Now, if you know anything about the government, you know that these folks don't play about their money. Do you hear me? They do not play about their money. So I don't know what Arkansas Mo thought he was going to have going on. And if you saw the picture from one of the previous pictures in this video, you see that this is the same guy that Karli Redd. Not only did she bring him on, they had this long spiel about them being engaged, and they eventually got married. This is Karli Redd's man, so she's gonna have to take a little responsibility for this, because from what's been said, they were married in 2018, so some of these shady dealings were going on while they were married. The Justice Department, their criminal division, stated that the department will remain steadfast in their efforts to root out and prosecute frauds against the Paycheck Protection Program. So basically, he is about to be made an example of. So hopefully whatever money he had, it was worth it. But he spent that money up. He spent that money up, and it doesn't appear that he actually put any money towards the business that he claimed on that application.
Hey, but he did pay that child support.
The thing is, this whole PPP fund or whatever, like I told you guys, this was something that was set up specifically to assist small businesses.
See, that's that bouffale right there. That's that bouffale.
Some financial assistance for this pandemic. Now, they actually ran out of money the first time and had to go back and get, I think, maybe 320 million or 320 billion, because the money had ran out so quick. It was a very short period of time. So I'm going to assume that they're going to go and they're going to start checking everybody's application paperwork, and they're going to make sure that the money that you are putting out, that they have lended to you, it is not going for your personal use. And for Mr. Arkansas Mo, like more money, he decided to do whatever, he chose to do. Not one time did I hear them say anything about him taking part of that money and going and getting a house. But hey, to each his own. This man who was once a reality star dealing with Miss Karli Redd, brought in on the season, they showed him love for coming on the season. He got his few minutes in the spotlight, but now he's going to get an even greater light shine on him being involved in this shady deals. So there were a lot of companies that stated they were never paid. They also stated that he stole trucks. So he has a lot of unpaid debts. He has a lot of unpaid taxes. He's just in debt up the wazoo. And I wish that Karli, how she appears to be in everybody else's stuff, I wish that she would have done her own research before she married this man and found herself in a bigger bind that she has been in her past relationships. So I thought that it was good to get this information out, because you do continue to have people that are scamming other people due to this coronavirus. And Mr. Arkansas Mo is definitely one of those people. So you have to be careful with who you're dealing, handling your business with, and how you go about doing things, because technically you don't know if people are doing what they're supposed to be doing or not. So I thought this article was very, very, very interesting. And I thought it was interesting initially because it popped up on the DOJ website. And it was DOJ arrest, blah, 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 blah. But for his case to be popping up there, then that means that it has gone a bit further than these little regular cases where people get mad and just go home and whatever, you'll feel all right. So this is another issue that is being dealt with right now. We're going to see how things end up in this situation. Before I go, I want to ask you guys to continue to pray for Ahmaud Arbery's family, his friends, anyone that was close to him. Pray that they are able to, get some kind of peace in the situation, knowing a little bit more about what happened. We're also praying for peace, understanding, and justice for Miss Breonna Taylor. These are the things that we are looking at, and I wanted to bring this information to you because, like I told you, my channel is about community matters and things that affect us as a people, not just focus on one particular thing. So you guys leave me your comments about what you think in this whole situation. Do you think that he should have been charged or indicted, whichever one it ends up being? Do you think that's something that should happen? Just let me know. Let me know what your thoughts are. So appreciate you guys for tuning in. Hope you got a little information out of this, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.